So the questions we ask ourselves on a consistent basis creates our entire day and our week, even our entire life. What's happening, Achievers? Ajit Sidhu here from Invincible Achievers. We have a primary questions, a couple of questions that we ask ourselves over and over again. I know that lots of people say that we have millions and millions of thousands of thoughts in a day. However, we have consistent thoughts over and over again. We only have a couple of consistent thoughts over and over again. What we need to find out is what is our consistent thought on a daily basis. If it is focused on negativity, if it's focused on stuff that's holding you back, barriers, then that is exactly what you're going to get. You're going to see what you think about. It's called pre-framing. In marketing, you pre-frame yourself. If I say to you, for instance, I am a criminal and I would like for you to listen to me. All of a sudden your thoughts are thinking, this guy's a criminal. I'm not going to be thinking about this guy. I don't want to listen to him. I pre-framed you before you listen to me. But if I said to you, I'm a humanitarian and I take care of the world and I'm a superhuman that is a superhero that flies off into the night to protect the weak. Now listen to me. All of a sudden I pre-framed you. By the way, I'm none of those. I've pre-framed you to actually think about me in a certain way. But we do this on generally every single day. This is what marketing is. When we watch news, when we watch the TV, when there's adverts on, they're pre-framing you consistently. When you go out to buy something, you don't just go and buy something and think, oh, I like to do this. Even if you think you're an impulse buyer, you haven't impulsively bought something. It's been triggered off by a series of pre-framing by the marketers. You've seen something over and over again. You've seen the brand over and over again consistently until you go to the shop and you see that amazing, luxurious bag that will make you feel amazing, and then you pick it up, you buy it, and then you think, oh, I'm impulsively bought. But you haven't actually impulsively bought it. It's been triggered off by a series of pre-framing. That pre-framing got you to think about a certain item in a way, asking that question, how would I feel if I had that item, if I had that bag? We do this on a daily basis. When we wake up in the morning, we ask ourselves these primary questions. However, just like marketing geniuses and gurus are able to change the way we see items, we can do that with our life, we can do that with our work, we can do that with our family by asking better questions. It's kind of like going on Google. If you go on Google and start typing in a question, you will get exactly what you ask for. If you wrote a question out, for example, just off the top of my head, ways to lose weight. There will be so many ways to lose weight. But if you wrote down, why don't I lose weight? There will be different articles that will show you the reasons why you're not losing weight. If you type in, why am I so fat? There will be so many articles about diseases and the causes of overweight, obesity. It's what you type into Google that will feed you back. Now, Google is exactly like our brain. If we ask ourselves the correct question, then our brain will get the correct answer. If we are not getting the answer, the problem is not with the answers. The problem is with the question we're asking. And there's 5 to 10 questions we ask ourselves on a daily basis. They're called the primary questions. The primary questions that we say to ourselves over and over and over again. Figure out what the primary question is. Once you figured out the primary question, you can turn the key and change what you see in life, because all of a sudden when you ask a different question of yourself, you're pre-framing yourself to see life, to see day, to see the people around you, to see your boss, to see your work, to see your achievement in a different way. And you can do that by just writing down certain questions that you would like to ask and trigger off in the morning. And when you wake up, rather than saying, why do I have to wake up? Why do I have to go to work? I don't feel like going to work. Instead of saying that, ask better questions like, who loves me? Who do I love? What can I be thankful for? Thank you so much. And gratitude is a great way to change the frame of focus. Gratitude changes everything from pre-framing to reframing to deframing. Those are the three processes that we go through on a daily basis. Pre-frame is the best way to actually get what you want. Reframing is when you don't want something, then you're there sitting there trying to solve a problem, trying to fix your brain after you've gone down a spiral, just like you've ended up not taking care of your health, and then you're trying to find the medicine to resolve the issue. That is what reframing is. Deframing is once it's ingrained inside of you, then you have to go back and change the way we see things. So pre-framing is the best way, and the way to do the pre-framing is to ask a better question, ask empowering questions, ask powerful questions, and then you can create the yellow brick road that takes you to Oz. Guys, keep adding value to people's lives, keep spreading the love, and just remember, we are one idea away from changing the future. Take care. Bye.